I'm done. I'm done with Toe Jam and Earl.
So I told Joe, he bribed me with Toe Jam and Earl, and so we are here, so Joe can talk about his things.
Yeah.
Let's talk about your things.
I got stuff. I got stuff. Okay. So, all right. Let's see if I did this correctly.
What?
Yeah, I did it. See over there.
Which way are you trying to point?
Yeah, there. See, this is hard. See, right there. I added a highlight.
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 Okay, FYI, in the past 3 months since we've stopped doing the stream,
We haven't done the stream in like a year, so
that's not true.
it's
But
at least
probably
6
been
months.
6 months.
At
Anyway,
least 6 months.
Since the last time we did the stream, Joe and I have become
Totally
obsessed with Hamilton.
So you're gonna hear a lot of Hamilton.
You're gonna
quotes.
hear a lot of Hamilton quotes, and if you don't know what they are, you should stop what we're doing. You should actually go turn us off, and
Yes.
you need to go listen to Hamilton all the way through
Because it's real good.
because it's fucking the best. And you can't pick out one song. You literally have to listen to the whole thing, and it's on Spotify for free. So you should go do that.
Yeah.
Just leave us.
That you know, if someone was gonna leave us, I think that would be all right.
Yeah.
Tyler fan says, "Okay," closes window.
Yep, the end. It's fine.
That's fair.
Way better
That's
than
fair.
us.
Way better. Way better than us. Okay.
Lin-Manuel,
Lin-Manuel
my
Miranda.
boyfriend.
It's true.
Anyway,
I think he's my boyfriend too.
he's everybody's boyfriend.
I know.
Oh, did you see that he saw that they were making American Idiot into a movie, and he was just like, "I will play literally anyone.
I didn't
Please
see that.
let me do your thing."
That's pretty great. That's pretty great.
Anyway,
Yeah.
so we're gonna make about 17,000 Hamilton jokes.
Right.
We want you to understand them.
Right. Eventually, you will understand all of them.
Anyway,
So
talk about your thing.
So yeah, so I wanted to do a little stream because it's been quite a long time since I've done anything, and it's actually been good because I've been doing a lot of work at the day job. Day job's going great, and I just didn't have the time to, as like work got more complicated but also like more rewarding, I did not have time to stream every night, so I didn't, and it's been going really well. But over the last couple months I've been wanting to do something, but you know, it's the question I always ask: how much can I do realistically? And I think I quickly realized that I couldn't go back to doing like, you know, the nightly streams or whatnot. But I definitely knew that I could do like streams in one sitting. You know, like the Extra Life stuff and the 24-hour marathons and stuff that we've done have been way easier to handle because there's like a date and you're like, all right, I'm going to do this thing on that date and be done. So it's been a lot easier. So what I decided to do, something that I've wanted to do for a very long time, is I've been, for the last like couple years, I've been compiling my top 50 games of all time. Very personal list. This is not the list of like, oh, like everyone can agree on this list. Like, no one will agree on this list. Everyone will look at this list and be like, wow, that's stupid. This would not be my list. But
Nope.
This is a personal list for me, and I wanted to do something personal where I played through all 50 games on my list. So I've spent the last month tweaking it, making adjustments, taking things off, putting things on, and I feel pretty good. I feel pretty confident about it. And so that is what I'm going to be working on for the next couple months, year.
Years.
It might be 2 years.
Well, you gotta, I mean, if you're gonna get through all 50 games and
Right.
you're gonna, like, do them all, like...
Yeah, it's going to take a while. Because some of these games are short, like some of them are like tiny games, and some of them are gargantuan. So, the way that I'm going to do this is that whenever I have free time, when I have a free Saturday, when I have a free Friday night, you know, I will put up an event well in advance. I'll put the word out and say, hey, I'm going to do game number 50. So we're going to go from 50 all the way to 1. And my goal is to play these games to completion. Some of them some of them maybe 100% if that's something that's easily obtainable, but others I'm just gonna play and try and show off as much of it as I can. So, RX says, make sure not to put Skyrim on your list, or we'll be here forever. Yeah. Yeah.
Skyrim's not in it. Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert, Skyrim's not in it. But there are games that technically could go on forever, but, I'll do the main quest, and that'll be that. So... Tally fan, hashtag me too #1 or bust.
Yeah. I'm gonna bust, I promise.
Oh, man. So yeah, that's currently what I'm gonna be working on. So that is the plan. I haven't picked a date yet, but I think October is a weird month. But I might have a Friday evening open at some point. But yeah, so pretty much just Facebook, Twitter, and even now Twitch, you can post updates and whatnot. So just keep tabs on all those. And yeah, and I should probably start up like an actual mailing list that isn't everyone that's ever donated to us, so I don't spam everyone.
Fuck them.
It's
fine.
Get that email.
They'll unsubscribe if they don't want to. They know how email works.
That's true. That's true.
It's the internet.
Yeah, that's true. I just didn't want to be a bother.
It's not like you're spamming them every day or 2 times a day like I do at my work.
That's true. Gotta love that spam. So yeah, there will be ways. So there'll be ways to figure out when I'm doing all this stuff. But yeah, so the idea will be that, some games I'll be able to finish in one sitting. Other games it'll be like, I'll just play a chunk of it and then we'll stop and then we'll pick it back up when we can. So I'm excited. I'm excited for top 50. Katie thinks I'm ridiculous.
No, that's a terrible.
That was a terrible high five. That was
not Brendan.
Brendan will break my damn hand.
One time, after 2 high fives from Brendan, I had to be like, okay, hold on.
Right.
You have to not.
You have to back off. You have to back off.
You got to measure this a little bit.
Right.
And now he knows. I watch Brendan go and then be like. He doesn't.
Did he sneeze?
But he'll be like, and then he'll be like, and I'm like, you're learning.
Yeah. So.
Brendan's just like a behemoth of a man.
Oh yeah.
He's just
and he really loves high fives.
He's like, I can smack your arm until next year. I'm like, please don't break my elbow.
Yeah, pretty much. So, Matt Funk says I would probably stream more often if it didn't take so long to set up the gear. I hate not having a place I can dedicate to that sort of thing. Yeah.
Joe lives in his stream.
Yeah, which makes it way easier. Like I do. Well, I needed to put it all back together after I brought everything that I used to stream over to Dan Don's for his Dark Souls 3 marathon.
Yeah.
And then my entire streaming setup was in shambles.
It was in a box.
Yeah. I was like, ugh, I can't even look at you right now.
That's okay.
Sent you a tip jar since I haven't done it forever. You don't need to send me a tip jar. Damn it. But thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, Tally. Oh, yes, I will show my new tattoo stuff. Yeah, I can do that now.
Yeah, you got probably a bunch new shit since the last time, so why don't you start at the top?
Yeah, so...
Do you want me to hold it? Can you even move it?
Yeah, I can move it. Alright, so, last time I was around, you guys had seen Wheatley, and then you guys had seen Space Core. So that's pretty good. And then, let's see if I can get over here.
Yeah. I got it.
Yeah. So then I added the Comet.
Whoop.
You're fine. So I added the Comet, I guess, last month. And then just this past week, I added this green, gooey nebula stuff that's coming in from over here. So it's starting to become a thing.
Yeah.
It's a real thing.
Yeah, and they've seen all your
Yeah, my Star Wars stuff. And I'm pretty sure that they're all familiar with all the Mass Effect stuff at this point. So yeah. That's what I've been working on. Ugh. Akira says, Joey, I want to come visit and meet your tattoo artist. That is gorgeous. Pat is always willing. Pat is
he's
ready.
The bomb.
Pat is the best. Pat's like my buddy now. We talk
Pat,
about...
like, Joey, like, texting, and he doesn't really text that often. I'm like, who are you texting? He's like, Pat, he's playing Witcher.
Yeah, Pat
no, I'm gonna play Witcher.
Yeah, Pat and I have been playing Witcher 3 the past, like, month and a half, and just, like, texting back and forth, and like, what'd you do here? Oh, I did this. Oh, man, that's so cool. We talk just like this. Hey, whenever you're in Jersey, he loves me because I bring him all sorts of fun people to get tattoos.
Speaking of that, Joe's doing Extra Life. Is that on here?
Yes, Extra Life is actually our next topic.
Okay, well...
Haha! Highlight!
Anyway, Extra Life is coming.
Yes,
Jimmy's actually going to be here for that.
Yeah, let me give you the official date. I'm going to put an event up on Facebook as well, but just to give you guys the official date so you can mark it out.
Is it November 5th?
It is November 5th, which is a Saturday. I think we're going to start at 8 a.m.?
Yeah, Jimmy will be here, and Mikey will be here, and I'm going to be intermittent.
Yes.
So, our favorite English bloke...
Yes, Jimmy,
will be visiting with us
Drakmarth will be here.
For, like, a little over 3 weeks.
Yep, so he is going to be here for that.
So, Joe will you guys will probably end up streaming a fair amount during that time, just because he'll be here. And...
Yeah. So I would think that, well, the other thing is that Jimmy and Mikey and I, we're going to be doing the bulk of Extra Life on November 5th. Again, 24 hours starting at 8 a.m. Eastern Time, and we'll go all the way to 8 a.m. Eastern Time on Sunday. I don't know what games we're going to pick just yet, but I do know that the last game, with the dog sleeps in now.
Yeah, but
so I'm
getting to 8 a.m. the next morning is... it'll
be fine.
Alright, you're a funeral.
It'll be fine. What we are going to end with, I think at midnight, we're going to start and complete a full playthrough of Until Dawn, which is that horror movie video game for PS4.
That's funny. Because you'll be playing it on
Until Dawn. So yeah, we're going to do that. So that'll be super fun. And then we'll figure out what games to throw into the middle of all that.
It will be great if you have jelly beans for him to consume. Yeah, I'll get some.
Oh, don't worry.
I threw them all in the garbage the last time we did it, but they were really cheap, so I'll buy more.
Yeah. It's just not a big deal. Hey, Mike, what is up?
Oh man, Mike's in Orlando. Crazy.
It's Mike. It's our good friend Mike from Disney.
Oh, Mike. How are you?
It's good to see you, Mike.
We were worried about you.
I know. You hunker down. Stay safe. That shit is crazy.
Insane. I'm glad you still have internet.
Yeah. Well, it hasn't hit yet. What, tomorrow it's going to hit, I think. At some point tomorrow. Epic.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, what, they closed all the parks from what I read.
They closed...
everything.
They said that this is, the Disney World closed, and they said it's only the 4th time in history that they've ever, closed.
Right, yeah.
Been nope, we're for I guess for this kind of purpose, or for...
Yeah. Oof. Crazy.
Because I know that they were evacuating, all the campsites, like the Wilderness Lodge, and there's 2 others that I think that people in tents or RVs, and they were like, nah, man, you guys can't be here.
Mike is saying that the hurricane is set to hit at 3 a.m. and that they are under curfew until Saturday.
Crazy, man.
Well,
Fort Wilderness, yeah.
Stay safe. That's what we...
Can you imagine how much balls it is if you took your Disney vacation
I know
this week?
people on my Instagram that went to Florida this week.
And they're like, oh, motherfucker. I can't even imagine how much that sucks.
I know. Reborn!
Reborn!
What's up, Reborn?
Woo, hello.
Good to see you.
Okay, so we're doing Extra Life. It's November 5th.
Yes. Same rules apply.
If you guys have, since you are our 8 fans, if you guys have, preferences about stuff you want to see us play, either stuff we played before that you thought was fun,
or
stuff
that's
that we've
new.
never played,
Yeah.
that, you're like, oh, you think it would be funny, just let us know.
Yeah, we usually like to do.
I mean, we might ignore you and tell you that like we don't want to do that, but
right. But we appreciate
care.
the suggestions. We usually like to do games in like 2 to 4 hour chunks. Yeah. So anything that's like a short little experience, great. And if it's something that's like repeatable that we can do, we probably have to do another Mario Party.
Yes.
So you say that, but 1, I'm 2 for 2. I'm the best.
Duh.
2,
I don't play it because I'm good at it.
2, we have to get off of 6. Mario Party 6. I can't even look at it
That's
anymore.
fine. That's fine.
So bad.
I think 4 is the best.
Is 4 still GameCube?
Yeah.
Because what? I think it's 2 of them or 3 of them.
It's GameCube.
Okay. I can't remember how many are on 64. It's either 2 or 3.
No, anything back to the 64, I think. I mean, Jess would disagree with me, but I think is too far back.
Yeah.
I think 4 is like the first one that's on the GameCube, and this is always my favorite.
Gotcha. Well, I'll see what I can find. Oh, that's too bad, Reborn. But Reborn, you will have a fantastic birthday, I'm sure. He's having his birthday's on November 5th.
Oh, badass. But sorry.
Oh, it's the 5th of November. Remember.
Hey, Beanie Bat!
What's up, Beanie Bat?
Wait a second. You're born on, like...
Guy Fawkes Day.
Guy Fawkes Day? That's crazy.
That pretty much means...
That's a bank holiday for you guys, right?
I think so, isn't it? That pretty much means that Reborn's the coolest person. I mean, we already knew that.
Yeah, pretty much.
What's up, Taffy?
Oh, also, Reborn, congrats on your engagement. I just saw, like, a couple weeks ago. That's awesome. Good for you.
Yeah. We were happy. I couldn't hit like hard enough on that Facebook post.
Too many likes.
Too many likes on that.
Too many likes.
Reborn says, I'm born on Bonfire Night. Yeah, it's not a day off here, but everyone goes out to a bonfire.
For fireworks.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You know, it's funny. 4th of July here, Mikey Campbell is born on
July 3rd.
July 3rd, and, like, his parents always told him that the fireworks were for his birthday, and yeah. I still think he kind of believes it.
I mean, yeah.
Because Mike's pretty great.
So, awesome. So, yeah, that's Extra Life coming up soon. Soon! Alright.
What's next?
I have charity marathons ?
Yeah.
We've been talking about this. I'm gonna let Katie.
So, Chelsea just got married, and we're all, her husband's in the Air Force, so, like, we kind of, like, pushed this wedding through in a month, so that's what I've been doing for the last month, is doing Chelsea's wedding thing. And, it's been really fun, and while we were there, we were sitting around, like, talking about the marathons, and whereas when we stopped doing it, everybody was just like, no, never again, we're done, it's over! Like, when we talked about it this weekend, everybody seemed kind of, like, nostalgic and reminiscent and, like, kind of interested in giving it another go.
Yeah, I think it was, like, 3 or 4 months ago, we were talking to Jess, and Jess was like, man, remember all those fun things that we did on the marathons? And we were like, yeah, they were pretty cool.
No, we were having dinner with Jess and Tom and Allison and Joseph.
Right, yeah.
And Allison and Jess were all like, that was cool. And we were like, was it?
But it was.
I mean, it was.
It was.
But, like, I don't know. We needed some time away from it. And so, like, now...
And then this weekend we talked to Dan and Liv, and Dan and Liv were like, I think I could do it again. I think I could rally. So, I think we're going to do another Mass Effect marathon.
Yeah.
I'm like 95% sure.
We're kind of figuring out how we're going to do it because we have pretty much agreed after a long time that, like, the 2.5 days is literally all we can give. Like, that is not
yeah, that's not negotiable.
That's not negotiable.
So and the reason why we say that is I totally enjoy all the things that we do for charity. I am super happy about all that, but like the second I need to tell the people that are volunteering their time that, hey, you need to start taking vacation days, which are very precious and few, like, you need to start taking vacation days to make this all work, that's when I'm like, I don't want to inconvenience you for that. So, we don't know how we're going to do it yet. but we do know that we are gonna do it. So like we have like a couple we've had like couple ideas bouncing around the head. Like one of them is let's just do Andromeda. Like just Andromeda. It's the start of a new trilogy. We're gonna start from there. Then the other idea that we've had, I've talked about this one before. It's like whenever we find out the release date for Andromeda, like I would like pick 1 month, play all of Mass Effect 1, stop. Pick another month, like play all of 2, stop. Same thing with 3, and then by the time that 4th month came around, boom, Andromeda. We've had that idea. We've had the idea where we had 3 separate teams, all of them playing a Mass Effect game at the same time, and we switch.
No.
We have one master stream, and we switch to different views.
Yeah, I put the kibosh on that. That's not going to work.
I know, it's not going to work. It seems like it would be cool as hell, but it's also, like, ridiculous amount of work.
We just don't have enough people who could play through the streams without help.
Right. So...
But we've also talked about going through them and making a whole bunch of saves and playing, like...
The highlights.
Key pieces of certain games.
Yep. It's like we're going to do some cool stuff from 1, then go through that, and then we'll just show, like, cool bits from 2, cool bits from 3, and then go into Andromeda. I think that one's winning right now. It required me to do a little bit of, like, legwork to, like, set up all the save points and, like, make and kind of figure out, like, how many like highlights each game gets.
You know what we should do?
You making more work for us?
Oh my god, it's so funny.
All right.
I don't know if this is gonna work, but
Tell me your ideas.
You know how when they do Rocky Horror, parts of them like stop the movie and then they do like kind of like a reenactment of like what happened.
Oh my god!
Like I feel like what we should do is we should do like a quick run through of like then this happens, then this happens, then this happens, and this person dies, and this person falls in love, and now we're gonna play the part of. And we're gonna go. So like we can do like 5 hours of gameplay in like a minute skit, and then like do it, and then stop, and then like do another one.
I think that's such a good idea.
That's so funny. That's such a good idea.
That is
so genius.
That is such a good idea. That's like too good of an idea.
I know it is.
This is why I have you around. We get to make dumb costumes.
That's so funny. Allison's gonna be like,
yes!
Okay, maybe we'll do that.
Alright.
Maybe we'll do that. We gotta talk about it.
But I think that sounds awesome. That sounds awesome.
Or we could just be like, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, and then be like, okay, now we're gonna show you like an hour's worth of gameplay, and then be like, and then a bunch of bullshit happens. Let me sum it up for you.
Yeah. I like that. Oh, and the fun part is because it's Mass Effect. Well, the fun part about it is that because it's Mass Effect, we could do the clue thing of like, this happened, but really it could have been this. Da 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 da.
We could do like the Renegade interrupts with us.
Right, we could. You've got so many ideas now.
Funny. Oh my god, I'm so funny. Okay, we're gonna talk about it more.
Right, but yeah, so we are excited. Like I said, we're kind of in. We're kind of in. As long as we can do it over a weekend, which I think is very doable.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, especially if we do, like, half the 2.5 days. If we can, like, yeah. I think we can zip through the first 3 games, like, pretty awesome. Do another MEM, then I've made some nice updates. Reborn says if we're going to do another MEM, then I've made some nice updated sprites since the old marathons. They've been very popular at Dead Bros. Yes! Love those bead sprites. Yeah, so...
We have some in this room. I don't know where they are right now, but they're definitely...
I had one. It's in my bag. It's in my work bag, actually. Because I got it back from the office at some point. Kira says, I'm kind of getting into simple plush making, so I might be able to do that for MEM. Haven't made much, though. Awesome. That sounds awesome.
Awesome. Well, I know that you guys are a really great community, and that when we heed... that you will heed the call when we reach out.
I know. I'm going to have to be super selective about who we take prizes from now.
Well, the thing is...
Because to let you guys into, like, a little window of the shit that we go through, there have been some major prizes that have not been fulfilled. And through no fault of ours.
Well, you know what? really what it comes down to is no excuses. If we don't have them in our possession,
we can't
do it. Like, you just have to say no. You just
Right.
have to be like, if someone says like, oh, well, I can mail them from my place, you just have to be like, no, we've been burned too many times, we've pissed off too many people.
Yeah.
We're not doing it.
I know.
Because
I feel too bad.
Because the thing is, sometimes like we'll auction off like really big stuff, and we'll be like, oh, we don't have it, but I mean, it's so cool. Like, I don't want to pull it off the prize board. And it's like, no, like, well, because then what happens is somebody donates a pile of money for it, and it's like, and then it's like, oh, well, now you didn't get it. You don't get it. So if like somebody donates $400, are they happy with just like that? Do they expect a refund? Do we have other things we can give them? I mean,
usually I do give them whatever else I have, but like
and
sometimes
it's cool. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like one year we couldn't give away something, and we had a bigger bottle that nobody claimed, and then we like gave that, and that was like a cool thing. Like, we've been lucky that we've had things that have been like of equal or lesser value.
Yeah. But some of these things are like...
It's just not a good practice to, like, tell somebody that they're donating money to charity for this thing, and then being like, oh, sorry, we're not giving it to you. It makes us look like douchebags.
Yeah, so... It's, we'll see what happens. I gotta see if I can get in touch with somebody at BioWare again, because Chris Priestley is gone, so...
Yeah, but they were pretty cool last time.
Yeah, so I'll figure something out. But yeah, so yeah. We got that going on.
What else?
Podcasts.
Oh, yeah.
We really need to I put this here because I feel awful that my podcast schedule just did not happen like I wanted it to last year. I feel real bad.
We did a fair amount.
Yeah, we did like 14.
14's pretty good.
It's all right. But, you know.
I mean,
I feel bad. I feel bad.
We have delusions that we want a podcast.
But we did podcasts for so many years.
Oh, I know.
Just, that's the thing. I think maybe we just got out of the rhythm of it, and then once it's hard to get back into the rhythm.
Yeah, the rhythm of the... Anyway, yeah. Yeah, we're gonna do some,
Arak's saying we should do one a month.
I know. But that's only 12. Yeah. We had 14 yesterday. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we should. And for the most part, I think we can.
Right, and you know what? That's the thing, is that, like, it's a give and a take, because when I put up the call last year for, like, hey, if you want to be on a podcast, let's go. And people showed up, and we had some really great topics. Like, I loved talking to Brendan about microprose and Bungie as video game developers. I really enjoyed talking with Mikey about like what it means to be a hero. Like there was Mike Zitz and I talking about Batman vs Superman. Like we had some like really fun podcasts.
Yeah.
And the first one that we did about all the villains, that was super fun to put together.
Yeah.
So it's trying to like get all that lined up and get people, when I say, all right, we're doing this, I'm putting this date aside, where they go, all right, I'm going to be there. Because if they show up, great. Like, I'm going to do it. You know, so I paid for another year of podcasting. So I'm going to do it because I spent money on it. And I don't want that money to go to waste. So we'll have to figure something else out. And yeah, Arak, I mean, like having other people on the podcast was actually a lot easier than I thought. So which is good. So I might be doing that as well again.
We never run out of things to talk about. Like I feel like we never like hit a like, well, you know what I mean? It's just like finishing dinner, coming upstairs, sitting in the chair, being like, okay, turning the shit on, and like doing it. So
yeah,
we've been like spending a lot of time sitting on the couch playing Binding of Isaac because we're
so close. Obsessed. I'm so close to 100% in Binding of Isaac. I'm so close.
I literally could come up here and stream it every night. Like I could. Like I sit down and play it every night.
You know, that's the thing. Like sometimes you just want to sit on that comfy couch. If we just had like a streaming setup like in the living room, and we could just flip a switch, we would do it. We probably should. I'd have to, yeah.
Because literally all I do is lay on my couch like for 3 hours every night, and I play Binding of Isaac.
I know. Yeah. So podcasting is coming. I just need to get some people lined up, and we're just gonna start talking about shit. So, all of you in chat that have expressed interest in doing things, I'm probably gonna take you up on that offer. So, expect emails coming soon about that, because that's just like that's the thing that's personally on me that's like been driving me nuts, and I wanna do that. So, because people put down hard-earned money last year to make that work.
Yeah.
So I wanna get that going.
Cool.
Yeah. So that's all I've got. Let's play Toe Jam and Earl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to play Toe Jam and Earl.
Wow.